Continue on I-81 north for 8 miles.
You have an idea, you go with it, you fail, and it might lead you right back to where you started, but with a completely new vision on it. That's where I am right now. Fish on. No. Oh, right backwards. And there's a lot of explaining that needs to be done before we get into this end, but I came up here yesterday. It wasn't working, but I'm going back today because I have a feeling in my heart that it is exactly what I'm meant to do. Not only today, but maybe the next couple days, I'm gonna be salmon fishing up here at the Salmon River in New York State. World-class fishery. But before we get into the video, I wanna show you guys my new car. Her name is Carla. It's a Subaru. It's an Outback actually, so it's a lot bigger. I got all my gear packed along in the back. It's not that organized, but I have my camping stuff and my fishing stuff. So if I do happen to want to car camp up here and just catch all the fish, I can do that. I mean, we got overcast skies. We're expecting rain within the next couple days. So it came to this. I'm actually fishing one of the most popular spots on the Salmon River now. I didn't think I'd ever do that. I'm gonna show you guys the setup I just got from Fat Nancy's Tackle Stop. This is my steelhead rod. What I got rigged up on it is something you wouldn't expect for salmon fishing. Big Rapala plug. The salmon this time of year, they're running up the creeks and their main focus is spawning, but lures like that, spoons, spinners, jerk baits, piss them off. And the regulations at the Salmon River is that you can have a jerk bait as long as it's a floating lure and you have the hook attached by this thing, which actually works well. It's like almost like a spoon presentation. All right, let's get down here and catch some fish. So pretty much this entire trip has been a whirlwind of like, where am I gonna fish? What's gonna be the best plan? And I finally just bit the bullet. I'm gonna fish the staircase pool, which I've been wanting to fish for a while. And this is where a lot of the trout come out of the Salmon River. It's gonna be a little hike through the woods, not the usual kind of send, because the Salmon River is just like way too accessible with the pull-offs. And it's not quite the most natural fishery that you could imagine. All these fish that are in the river down here, they're all stocked. First look at the water, you can see it's a steep drop off. I can't quite go down this way. I mean, usually I would, but I have this fishy feeling in my bones. Check this little sign out. To welcoming all the fishing peeps. Hope you're thankful to be here and catch a slamming salmon. Persistence. I mean, these guys are all about the send. I absolutely respect it, and that's kind of setting some good vibes right off the bat. We're making our way down to the water. I'm gonna catch you guys on the GoPro. Brace yourself, guys. Staircase pool right here. I like. Whew. Got some rapids. Made it here alive. One piece, let's go. First cast, lobbing out into the current. On these trips, sometimes it's just about breaking the ice. You gotta take your first step outside, take your first cast, and see what happens, because you never know until you go. I need to get away from the crowds. I need to get to some more untouched fish and truly send it on the salmon to catch a slamming salmon. Ooh, as long as I don't just completely eat it right here in the current. Time to go downstream. Let's go. All right, check it out. So I was walking down the trail. I have no flossing setup whatsoever, but I just got one. Funny how things just work out. You might be seeing that come handy later in the send. That's what the send is all about. You find one thing, it leads you to the next. Next thing you know, you look back and the entire trip happened for one reason. I'm crossing the creek right now to get to the other side because soon this side is gonna be completely unfishable. The current is absolutely ripping me downstream. I don't have studs. I am a stud though, so don't worry. We got one thing on our side. Hello, salmon. So I just rigged up a little 2-inch swim bait on a flossing setup. And I didn't want to have to do this, but it might be my only way of really catching a fish, so we'll see. Oh, that felt like a bite there, folks. I think I just felt the first bite of the day. Got him, fish on. Fish on. Giant. That's a monster. That's a monster, my friends. Are we live? We're live. Hooked into the first fish of the trip. That was a little unexpected, I'm not gonna lie. Just put on this 2-inch swim bait and he's like digging in the current. Might be a long fight. All I was doing there was just drifting down the current seam. Oh my God, that could be my biggest one ever. Easy 25-pounder. Oh, I didn't think I was catching one today, guys. I was I didn't think I was catching one today. Oh, never give up. Keep fishing, keep sending it, and the reward will always come. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pull him over this way. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's gotta be a king. If that's a brown, it's the biggest brown trout in existence. Whew. He's running me up this current. I gotta get a handle on this fish. I gotta get a handle on him. Come back this way. Oh, come on, this way, buddy. He freaking chomped the swim bait. That's epic. I knew this thing would work. There we go, big male hook jaw. Oh, almost fell. Let's bring him in. Let's get this fish landed. This guy got pissed off by the little bait fish that was coming in his face. He did not like that. All right, I thought he was a little bigger at first. First salmon of the day. Oh, not quite yet. Not quite yet. He's not ready. Come on in, buddy boy. This is when a net would definitely come in handy. Slamming salmon. We're gonna land this bad boy down here. Come on. No. Oh. Woo! Oh, this fish just has way too much leeway right now. All right, the fight on these fish is absurd. No chill salmon. All right. Ready for this? Here he is. Oh, okay. Got him. Landed. Whew. Okay, you ready for this? This is a fish I have been waiting for the past 2 days. Monster king salmon. All right, look at that 2-inch swim bait. Look at the teeth on this thing. Holy cow. No, he snapped it off. All right, so little rookie move on that one. I had the fish up on the bank, landed him, and then I was pulling my phone out to get another angle to show you guys, and got tangled in the rod and everything. Luckily it didn't snap the rod, but just snapped the entire leader off, and we've landed the first king salmon of the trip. I mean, that was amazing. That fish ate a 2-inch swim bait though, like legitimately chomped it, and I wasn't getting any bites all day. That goes to show that these fish will aggressively strike something. Not eat it, but strike it, as long as it's the right presentation. And the 2-inch swim baits, they're just super finesse. And I was like, yeah, why not? I feel like a salmon would like totally, if they saw it in their face, totally just come up and take that thing out. And I was right. That was instant bite. Like, I was fishing that thing for 5 minutes. So I'm gonna tie on another swim bait and try to catch some more. So I made the decision to trek it downstream a little bit more. This pool has more fish. I just keep getting snagged in it. And the run that's downstream just looks absurd. So I'm gonna go down there, take a few of my last casts of the day. Down this way, hopefully, my goal is to catch a brown trout. So we'll see if I can do that. Did you get stuck under there? We'll free you. We'll get you out of there. Oh, he's lodged in there. The salmon are just going all out for this scent. We're coming up to an area on the river where we definitely got some river current coming through. Nobody can get to my side of the river because who is sending it like me over here? Hello? Say it again? What's that? No, I have no idea what that is.
Private property. That's what the signs are. Before the signs of the river, you gotta stay on that side of the river.
Okay, so I can go in front of the sign?
No, because you can't walk around it when it's falling off. You gotta go up and go on the other side. You gotta stay on that side of the signs.
Okay, yeah, I was a little confused. I mean, it just didn't make sense because I was walking down the river, you know?
On the other side. On the other side, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
The island, there's a line that runs right through the center.
Yeah, I saw that.
You gotta fish on that side. You can't go on this side.
Yeah, I was doing that.
Yeah, when you get to this side, I'll show you that thing.
Okay. Wait, so they own the creek?
This side here is off limits right here.
Yeah. No, I was fishing the main river, so I thought I was good.
Yeah, you'll see guys come across up here all the time by that cliff, by that log.
Okay.
And they'll stay in the middle of the river, stand here and fish that shallow spot.
Gotcha.
And once they come down here, they're going to scoot in and walk out into the road,
I don't get how they can own that though. What do they own?
They own the bottom, they own this whole section, all the way around this corner. This line runs right down the center of the river till it gets to B2, then it cuts across.
Oh, the middle of the river.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any way that I could just get out of here? Because I'm trying to get to my car, and I parked like here. I caught a salmon though.
Up the other side?
Yeah, I got a swim bait. My new secret lure.
See how the posts are?
Yeah, yeah.
Bump down right through here, then they keep on going. You got to be out on that side. That nobody will be walking in here. There's guys that stand on those rocks and fish out in the road.
Gotcha. Well, you said it runs down the whole middle, so that's technically the middle, I guess?
It's the boundary.
Gotcha, okay. I've heard of the DSR. Like, what is it? You pay per day to fish it?
Yeah.
How much is it?
45 for a half a day and 85 for a whole.
Nice to meet you.
I just try to keep it so, because people sneak across here all the time. Sometimes it's tough. All right, take it easy.
You too. Thank you. All right, guys, that's gonna check me out of the Salmon River Send up here in Pulaski, New York. Day one, major success. Landed my first salmon. I mean, there aren't even that many salmon in the river right now. The guy was saying that the run is just picking up. So I'm gonna try to cross. Totally soaked. Totally soaked. I was not soaked until right now. So I'm gonna try to cross here. I chose the wrong spot, but we're gonna make it across. We're gonna get back to safety, and we're gonna keep on sending it. That's what you guys should do too. I wasn't really seeing anything work out, and then it just did. And not only this trip, the last trip too, is a little bit discouraging, just not really seeing things work out. And I mean, I was just sticking with it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get out here, I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna figure out what needs to happen for me to walk away feeling accomplished. And I will tell you right now that I definitely do. And it took a little bit of time. It was like I had to come out here the first day, completely wipe away the day, because it just wasn't feeling like the vibe. I kind of gave up, but in the right moment. That's kind of the key. If you're gonna give up and you're gonna sort of take a step back and wait for things to feel a little bit more like they should, then just make sure that it's not a 100% give up. And you're gonna take that forward and learn from it, take it into the next trip, and then things like what happened today happen all the time. So keep on getting out there, keep on feeling the positivity fishing, keep on sending no matter what, no matter where you are. Salmon River, stockfish, wild fish, whatever it is. And I'll see you guys next one.